your words crashing into me. Drown me in your lies, and there's no way to breathe. And my walls will keep you down. I am safe without the sound of you around. It's getting colder, and I'm the storm that's taking over. And I'm the storm that's taking over. Echoes of your words, echoes of your words.
Hello everybody, and welcome to a rather late start of Kerbacide, where we are going to kill Kerbals in various ways. Yesterday we managed to get a space station up there. Today we are going to continue with the space station. We've got to get a little bit self-sufficient, so there might be some other things that we need to add to it. And little funny stuff to do. So without further ado, let us get to the Kerbals. We're still currently loading at the moment, but they should be there soon. You can see all the mods are loading. There we go. Alright, so we've got our Kerbals. Give it some sound and turn off this music. Alright, so we are heading off into the Kerbacide sandbox, where we will have a look at what we've got, and we might need to send up another mission to keep our space station alive. Alright, so here we go. It is nighttime. That's not a problem for the Kerbals. Kerbals, they see well in the dark. Alright, so there's our space station. Alright, so, alright. So let's see what our space station is doing. Okay, so what is this? Supplies, fertilizer. Right, so we've got lots of supplies, we've got lots of fertilizer, mulch. Mulch we are missing. Now it needs mulch to make supplies. Kerbals eat supplies and they make mulch. But what we're going to need to do is inactive. This it needs substrate, but I'm not sure what substrate is. So let's. Alright, well, what can we just named this the space station. Right, and we can see inside we've got Avalon, we've got Mica Singularity, and we've got Illegal Dragon Herman. Oh, you can't see that. Alright, well, you can see the Kerbal faces. I wonder if I can move those even slightly up. Let's see, what can I do? First of all, we've got the Kerbal death count. That needs to be up there, because that's important. You need to see how many Kerbals we've killed. Alright, so, so we need substrate. Aeroponics module needs substrate. What does this need? Life support inactive. Because we've got nobody in here? No, everyone's in here. Right. So, yeah, we need to bring up mulch and we need to bring up substrate. We're pretty much going to do another craft like this. We're going to dock this craft over here. And then we'll look at sort of extending this. So we've got our we'll have our 2 lifeboats. We'll bring up another sort of 3 Kerbals. So we have 6 Kerbals on the station. And as the jobs come up, the Kerbals can do them. Alright, so let's head back to the base. What have we... Now what's this? USI colony. Okay. Alright. That kind of seems alright. Space station, life support. Uses 12 per day for habitat. Oh, 0 vessels. Okay, so that's what that sharing is. Alright, that's what I missed last time. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to head back to the space center and we're going to build another craft. But what we're going to do as well, since we don't have the viewers on at the moment, since I just started, I'm just going to recruit Matfield Kerman, Samdius Kerman, and 2 scientists, and Dude V Kerman. He's a pilot, and maybe we need probably another Tommy Kerman. Okay, you see, money is not really an object because we're playing sandbox, and that's what's actually cool about it. Alright, so we're going to go into our building. We're going to put up our last ship, which is the lifeboat 1. And let's have a look. Yeah, I did do that, didn't I? I did, yes, I did do that. Alright. So, and everything seems to be working. Are we going? I just want to make sure that everything is up and running now. Okay, yeah, everything's up and running. And let's have a look. Alright, so we're going back onto here. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to take this. We are going to... We don't want supplies, we don't ore, we don't machinery, recyclables, specialized parts, fertilizer, no, hydrates, gypsum, dirt, metallic ore, uranite, substrate. Yes, we want substrate. Right. Hey, Azalis, we are just trying to get the next thing up to the station. Just to we need to get some mulch up to the station, so that they can actually make more or machinery, recyclables. I am seeing no mulch. Yeah, because you see what happens is the Kerbals eat supplies and they poop mulch. Yes, that really happens. Oh, your cold is better. Oh, it isn't better. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Polymers, supplies, ore, machinery, recyclables, fertilizer, hydrates, gypsum, dirt. I am not seeing mulch. I'm not seeing mulch at all. Got fertilizer. I'm not seeing mulch. So I'm thinking maybe... Yeah, the mulch gets produced by the Kerbals pooping. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm going to put another 3 Kerbals on the station. I'm thinking maybe just bring up some more supplies. They have lots of supplies. Okay, so we're bringing up substrate and supplies. So hopefully they have lots of supplies that they'll be in like a good pooping mood. Right, now I'm going to bring up... Alright, we are going to have Dudvi. Yep. We're going to send Samdius and Tommy. So there are 3 girls on the station. We're going to send up 3 boy Kerbals. That's what we're doing at the moment. And then we're going to do a different route. So call this lifeboat 2. Alright, now the question is, what else do we actually want to include? Oh, I know what we're going to do. I know what we're going to do. You know what we're going to do? Oh, by the way, I got the updated robotics parts. Textures aren't great, but it gives you a whole lot of more robotic parts and stuff like that. So you can do like the Canada arm and stuff like that. So definitely something we'll be looking at doing later. So the life pod, alright. Container flat. So we're putting another container on here. What I want to include, material kits, metals, supplies, or machinery. That's what I want to include. I want to include machinery. And so let's just have a look at what this looks like. Yeah, that still looks good. That still looks good. Although all that extra stuff has kind of made getting into orbit a little bit tougher. It's definitely made orbit... Hey, League of Dragons! Yeah, I had a late start today, unfortunately. Alright, so definitely a little bit tougher to get into orbit now. So what we're going to do is build the fairing. I guess. But look at that. We want that to be like 3-4 over there. Alright, so because we're taking so much extra material on this one, and it's heavy material, I think we might have to lose these guys. No, you're not dead yet. We literally just started a few minutes ago. So what I am doing... Yeah, and actually you've had enough food and stuff like that. So everything is going well for you. Everything is going well. What I'm thinking... I'll do this. And now I'm going to do the right, so I'm going to do this, and I'm going to kind of do 4 of them. Ah, you see, I've started with my coffee already. Delicious. And really bad news, guys. Really bad news. Cool Cat's fountain stopped working. Cool Cat is not happy about that. He's not happy. Cool Cat likes his fountain. He's not a happy cat at the moment. I have to turn the tap on for him to drink water until we get a replacement fountain. Oh, Cool Cat. Oh wait, this is totally not going to work. This is... yeah, this is totes not going to work. You see, we just don't have the power to get up there. So let's take this one off. 114. Hmm. 124. Yep, I have an idea. I always have an idea, don't I? It is an idea that many people have had, but because I've had it, it's better. So, first of all, we got to strap these guys on, and we're going to strap them on over here as well, just to make this a little bit more solid. Okay. Alright, so these all fire at the same time. 124. All the fuel is going to go into that center thing. Now we need to get above 17. So, time for the idea. Where is this? Alright, so let's have a look at this. Okay, wait, let's just... that might work. That might work. Okay, just hold on, I'll be right back. Sorry, that was my wife just came home, and yeah, she tried to steal my computer, but I said no, I'm talking to you guys. Can't have it. Alright, so let's see. That's kind of like an onion staging, sort of. No, that's not going to last very long. This will give us our initial boost. Let's see. I am going to get my kill count, my kill count text file loaded, because I have got a feeling that the Kerbals are not going to make this trip. No. That's not good. Is it going to return? Oh crap, and I don't think we saved it. Oh, oh crap. Are you returning, Kerbals? Yeah, I'm just seeing what it's doing. Alright, it says it is currently using 28% of the CPU. Only 299 memory, so that doesn't look good. The universe has been killed. Okay, so I've got to restart this. Unfortunately, that was not coming right. So let's see. Well, you can see all the mods I've got now. The program kills the entire Kerbal universe. The Kerbal universe is gone. There is no more Kerbal universe. I mean, so far it's kind of been alright. It's handled all the mods pretty well so far. I mean, I am running in 64-bit, so you know that's the thing. Okay, so what the hell is Cortana running for? I told it not to run. Oh yes, I got a patch. I have to check that my settings are set to not allow Cortana and that sort of rubbish. True. Who doesn't? I honestly don't know why. I mean, you know, it's kind of annoying with Steam. It always defaults to the non-64-bit version. Is there a way to lower the settings in Star Citizen via the console other than turning off motion blur? Well, if you go to the options, you can set it to low. That should do it. Board Gamers Tweaks. Where was it? Users CFG user CFG. There is one for like really kind of one that uses very little resources. So let's see. Let's open this URL. Kerbacide. Right, see, with Board Gamers Tweaks, there, makes Star Citizen run faster. Now, I mean, he's got some tweaks in that, but there you go. Fast performance. Okay, so what this does is it's kind of got a whole lot of little tweaks that lower the texture usage and stuff like that on the user.cfg. That might help you. So you see, this is low quality, fast performance user.cfg. CFG. So, save this as user.cfg within your thing, and this might help you improve performance. There you go. Try that. Worst that can happen, it doesn't work and you delete the user.cfg. Right, so let's see if we can get this. Okay, so open. Huh. No worries. 5/2. 64 passing 10 stages. Oh no. It didn't. Applies. Substrate. Ah, crap. Alright, so we've got to do this again. No, it didn't save it. I totally blame Squad. Squad's the problem. So metals, polymers, supplies we've got, or machinery. We want machinery because machinery is kind of what things used to do, the conversions of that. We'll need it later. And then we're going to tell me about this engine. I think we might give this one a bigger engine. See, that engine is 14. That one is 64. Make it much easier to change things around. When it's not a lot of fuel, but we shouldn't really need a lot of fuel if we do this right. Okay, so we're going to combustion isn't really working. The world needs a new space program. And I'm just the one to provide that. I will lead the world to a new space program. Hey, Mr. Sumter, thank you for the host. Alright, so... Not quite working. You know what? If 4 of those aren't enough, if 4 of them aren't enough, how about 6? Better? Yep, we have to do a pretty perfect takeoff, but that should do it. That should do it. Okay. Save. We saved it. We didn't do the big overlap thing and stuff like that. Let's see how this works. We got our crew. We are going to put Dude V, Matfield, and Tommy. Just like no-name Kerbals. And save. Yeah. And launch. You know we don't have actually. That is right. We don't have anywhere on the space station that's actually got an antenna. Alright, so we. Oh, actually. Ah, so we're going to do a night launch. Nice. Alright, so actually very close to time for launch. Let's see. There you go. That's about right. Alright, so we go back to here. Full power, T, and exploding cables. Wow, that looks pretty. Yeah, we don't have a nuclear vessel yet. The nuclear vessel we don't. This is just another lifeboat to get our station fully stocked with Kerbals. Yeah, you've got to stock up on Kerbals. Because the world needs more Kerbals in space. So we're just setting this up. It does look good, doesn't it? You can see the sunset is over there. This is so far a pretty good launch. So far it's a very good launch. Pretty much that. When you get to 100, it's a nice speed. And 100 and stop. All right. Oh, look at that. See? Just, it's going to be a kind of 48 kilometer separation. Alright, so now we're going to put on the upper axis, add maneuver on the upper axis and circularize. Oh, okay, so it's got a long burn still. Crap. Alright, so we're in space. Get rid of that. Now we want to turn. And, oh, 55-second bit. It's actually a very complicated game, but it's pretty awesome at the same time. Yeah, KSP is like, seriously, it's like real rockets and stuff like that. Real physics and things like that, so that's pretty cool. And go. Alright, so now we are getting ourselves... I know. I am like a rocket scientist. Okay, we can extend these so that we can... keep the stance on it. Though fuel is going to be a bit of an issue for us. I think fuel is going to be a bit of an issue. Yeah, fuel's going to be an issue, definitely. definitely. Okay, so we're chasing the space station now. Yeah, fuel. Okay, this could be interesting. This could be an interesting dock. We might need to set up a rescue craft. We might have to set up a rescue craft on this one, actually. Yep. That's true. It's all true. So you see it's increasing. Look at that intersect. 77 kilometers away. Right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take us just a fraction below. There. Right, so what I've done is I've put this just a little bit below the other orbit. Now, surprisingly enough, it's Talang. Who would have thought? I see, we're quite high there. Right, so and again, it's a slight difference. So we should, being below, we should catch up. However, what I want to do is, okay, so if we go prograde, and now what we're going to do is turn on RCS. We've got lots of RCS fuel. So what I'm going to do is I am going to burn against, I'm going to slow myself down using RCS. Okay, now look at that axis. I mean, obviously the engine is faster to do this, but RCS works. And what I'm doing is I'm bringing up my orbit just below. Just below it, so because if it goes above it, then we're going to slow down. I'm going to bring it to about just about 100 or so. Okay, there we go. Right, so we are definitely chasing it. Then let's have a look at trying to get into the exact same plane. Add maneuver at the ascending node, and we want to kind of just adjust that plane. There you go. Just so that we are at the same plane as the station. Yeah, that should be alright. Okay, and again, it's just 39, so you're going to hit that maneuver point. That is odd, Aslevo. That is very odd. Who would have thought that? Not I. Because I've only got 126 Delta V to play with. So I really have to go conservative on the fuel. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I want to burn towards prograde. Let me see if I... Now H and N. There you go. So it's kind of like Yeah, I started early. It's sort of changing it slightly. Interestingly enough, you know what I could actually do? You know what I could do? I could send one of the ships from the station to dock with it and transfer some fuel. Because we've got the rescue boat. It's got a docking port. Ah, damn, why is this not... Yeah, we've got a rescue boat. It's got a docking port. Might work. Might work. You never know. Look how it's getting close. You know what? That's kind of close. That's sort of close enough. Where is that? That's 21 kilometers. That's close enough. Alright. Just change that orbit a little bit. Alright, so let's have a look. 37 kilometers away. 36. Still getting closer. Oh, it's pulling away a bit. Pulling away a bit. There we go. Just a sec, I just want to see what the cat's calling for. 1 second. Okay. I had to open the door so that the cat could see me. Right, so it's getting closer. We are definitely getting closer. There's the target. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the target. There's the target. I'm going to go retrograde. You know, prograde, because we're going to use the what's my thing, monopropellant. And so we're going to see. So if you look, that's pointed prograde. We are going to fire against it to slow us down. Again, I've got lots of monopropellant, so that's not a problem. I should be able to keep this up for a bit. See what's happening. You know what? Screw this. I'm just going to pull this thing. I'm going to pull this over that way. And yeah, it's going to move it kind of closer towards. I'll just get us moving towards the target more. You know what? Use a little bit of. Alright, so we are moving closer to it. Where are they matching? Again, we're trying to be very conservative on this fuel. Okay, so over there, all right. So they're kind of far away. Right, so now I need to just slow us right down. Where is my 25? Slow us right down. We've only got 94 fuel left. Only got a small amount of fuel left. And now move towards the target. And alright, so that should take us towards the target. Oh, thing. The game crashed. Yeah. Really, Kerbal? Why are you doing this to me now? Why you do this? That's no good. Even Cool Cat's not happy. Because his fountain's broken, so he can't get running water. Cool Cat loves his fountain. Why you do this to me? Why you do this? I wonder what crashed actually. Have a look. Let me have a look. So we go into. Well, on the plus side, depending on where the game is saved, we could actually. I could have saved some Kerbal lives. Kerbal lives matter. Just in case you're wondering. Kerbal lives matter. Let me have a look. Oh. So, what does it say? KSB violation. Oh, violation. Read from access violation. Green plant, blah blah blah. Brackets for Windows. There you got it. Ah, stop that one. Let's have a look. That's not that one. Output log. Right, so let's see. Move to new instance. There we go. Wow. Okay, so go to the end. That's the stack trace. Doesn't actually tell me what's crashing. I don't know. Device lost. Keeps giving me direct 3D stuff. So, you know whose fault it is. You know whose fault this is. The Kerbals. What? Really? Really, Kerbals? Okay. I'm lost. Why did it do this? Let me restart the machine. Maybe Windows has got some sort of thing going. So let me just restart the whole computer, and hopefully that will fix it up. What can you do? What can you do? Yeah, the Kerbals are in my computer pulling the wires. They're trying to save Kerbal lives because hashtag Kerbal lives matter. You know, if I actually had to put that on Twitter, I'd probably be obliterated. Yeah, but I don't know, the libertarians or whatever you want to call them. They'll probably obliterate me if I had to put hashtag Kerbal lives matter. Yes, I'm not a bad dude. I'm not. All right, so we have rebooted. It needs to load all its programs now. Right, yeah, everything looks like it's up and running again. Oh, look, you can see the Kerbals blowing up. It's dramatically accurate. Alright, so go away, you. And has right, where is my Steam? Wow, why is Steam not loading? Oh, there he is. Okay, Kerbal Space Program. Launch. Right, so Kerbal Space Program is getting ready to launch. Oh, look at that. That's the on the screen there, that's the old Bengal carrier. That was what they did for their Kickstarter. Wow, it's changed a lot, hasn't it? Okay, are you starting? Kerbal? Or Windows, are you doing stupid things? Yeah, but that Bengal carrier looks pretty good. Oh, look at the old Hornets. Look how crappy the old Hornets used to look. Look at that. Models have really changed a lot. I mean, look at the detail of that with the Hornets compared to what's in the game now. And they're getting another update pass. So really, the game's gone through a lot of changes. Right, so yes, and the Vandals. The Vandals are attacking. Yeah, well, you know, the Idris can almost fit in the Bengals hangar deck. That's pretty impressive for size wise. I want one of those wind rental ships. Well, that's the thing. If you... What is somebody... Pokemon Go? No, this is not Pokemon Go. Sorry, I had somebody asking in... It's definitely not Pokemon Go. This is Kerbal Space Program. Right, so let's go back to this. And Kerbacide. Now, we definitely did save it. We saved the ship design. So that's good. Let's see if it's actually... There he is. Okay, so we want to go to the lifeboat 2. Okay, so we haven't really lost much. Damn it, I was hoping it will put us back on the ground. We've got no fuel left. Right. 127. Okay, so this was before we did all the funny maneuvers. Alright, so let's see what's going to happen. That's a 40-kilometer separation there. I wonder... You're going to be ahead by 40. I wonder if we go prograde and we burn out. What's happening to this? Yes, look at that. What I'm doing is I'm actually burning out, so it's going to slow it down. See how we... See, it's even what our relative speed will be. Oh. Okay, 27 kilometers. So maybe if I continue. What I'm doing essentially is I'm just changing the whole orbital path, trying to get this like really close. Hello, Kantu Pam. Let me put you up on the screen there so people can say hello to you too. Yes, so this is definitely not Pokemon Go. This is Kerbal Space Program. And you don't try to catch all the Kerbals. You set them free in space. You float away forever. Right, so look at this. This is getting... Okay, so... Wow. Right, so you see what we've done is by we're burning outwards, we're getting actually really close. 10 kilometers. So that's actually really, really close. Alright, so we can work with that. So how far are we from there? 14. So 12 and 10. Alright, so what we're going to do now, take away, I'm going to waste that RCS. What we're going to do is we are going to slow ourselves down relative to that target. And then we're going to head towards it. Okay, so that's kind of what's happening there. Alright, and now we're going to, I mean, that's sort of alright. And now we're going to head towards it. And there we go, we're lowering it. We got to be careful with our Delta V. We don't have a lot of fuel left. So there we go, 9 kilometers. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to which way is this? Is it H is forward? Yes, H is forward. So I'm just trying to pull that down. Oh, at the moment it's there's like a racing free fly. There's a racing free fly at the moment. So you it's a thing on the site where you choose, where you get to vote for one of the others, the 350R or the M50, and whoever wins the vote is going to go up for sale. Is going to go up for sale again. So it's a chance to pick what racer is your favorite racer. Right. Now I think all right. I mean, it's getting close. Probably need to kind of stop the move away now by burning this way. Slow it right down. And what's that? 5.3. If I do this, that's kind of slowing it right down. Yeah, I'm trying to do this in like a really conservative way to try to save, save the fuel. Going to bring this over. About 32 meters left. 32 delta V. So again, we're doing this really gotta be tight. V8. Then we want to slow down completely. And stop. And then head towards 15. Wow. This is going to be really, really tight now. And if I could just use RCS. I'm just using RCS now. I mean, RCS is a lot kind of worse for slowing down, but I mean, we're getting there. To 6 to 5. Okay, and see what I'm going to do is with this, slow it down. RCS. What I'm doing is I'm using the RCS retrograde, and so that will push it. You can see I'm slowing down, and I'm pushing that towards the target while I'm slowing down. So I've got a tiny bit of fuel left. Don't want to run out of marine propellant either, because I need that for docking. Again, we are just being very conservative here. And we are good. See, I'm turning it on and off so that it's not affecting my turning. Well, yes. I don't know how to take that. You mean I'm putting you to sleep? Is this what you're trying to say? I see relative speed to the target is 0. So it's kind of like we're almost matching up with it. Alright, so let's go towards the target with a bit more speed. And so we are slowly moving. I mean, 975. And RCS and towards the target again. Oh yeah, yeah. It's a different. I mean the rendezvous and stuff like that, and especially like we're doing at the moment. He's kind of, how do I say, it's because I have to be so conservative with fuel. I'm doing this very slowly. I mean, look at that. We've got 11 delta V left. We're getting close. We're getting really, really close. Okay. Now, probably want to slow this down a bit. Move it on there. 5 meters per second left. So we are. Okay. And we're running low on motor propellant as well. $100, 105. Okay, so now $48 and so we've pretty much come to a dead stop at 44 meters away. And we've run out of fuel. We've got no more fuel. So now what we do, open shield. Control from here. I mean, we're pretty damn close, aren't we? And we're going to set this as the target. We're going to pull up our handy dandy little thing. Yeah, it's kind of one of these things, eh? So there you go. You see, look there. We kind of bring that. Oops. All right. So. Okay. So there we go. Okay, so now let's just get that proper angle there. Right, so we've got to bring ourselves across like that and then forward. So RCS, we should have enough to do this. I mean, how about? I mean, I'm literally on fumes. So you're gonna do that. There we go. We bring ourselves across. Kind of lining up. I mean, that's the thing. It's like, yeah, this is, you think, this is so slow. It's kind of, I want something a little bit more exciting and stuff like that. But after you finish one of these the first time, you can't. It's hard to describe. It's that it really gives you that sense of exhilaration, and that it's very hard to come by in games. So I'm lining up. Move forward a bit. See that? See, kind of, it's lining up the ports. Won't go that a bit way. Bring that back, up, more. Up there. That way. I'm just purely looking at. I'm looking at this. I'm docked. I'm docked. How about that? Wow. Wow. You see, I didn't even know. I mean, you guys were probably watching the picture. I wasn't even watching that. I was watching my docking computer. It's docked. Damn. Wow. I mean, how much fuel? This has got... You know what I'm going to do? And this one has got kind of none. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to balance the fuel between these two. Alright, so now this has got fuel. So this can actually get back. This can actually get back to these. Both of these craft should be able to do it. What I'm going to do as well is maybe take this one and fill up that tank. So this has got a little bit more monopropellant. Oh. Wow. Okay, and F5. Leave it. Alright. So now we've actually... Let's see, what have we got here? We've got substrate. We're going to move the... What's this? This is... Missing water. Oh, you son of a bitch. What's water now as well? I see there's machinery. Right, so what's this? Okay, so the supplies. We're going to pump all the supplies in there. Into the warehouse. Machinery. Okay, so fill this thing up with machinery. Okay, the problem is we've got nowhere to store that substrate. See, now this horrible thing has said, hey, I need water. But what we're also going to do now is we're going to take the Kerbals and we're going to move them in to the station. So let's look at our... Where is it? Where is the manifest? Manifest. Where are you? I see no manifest. I did, and that's why I brought up substrate. See, I brought up a whole bunch of substrate, and now it says water is missing. So, alright, so let's see. We're going to transfer the crew. Okay, Dude V, I'm going to transfer you here. Alright, I'm going to transfer you to here. I'm going to transfer you to here. Module is either full or internally unreachable. Really? Who's in here? Transfer crew. Who's in here? Where is everybody? Right, so we've got one person there, one person there, one person in there. And we've got 3 people in there. We need to get these... Let's see. Okay, so we might need to do this the old-fashioned way. So, oh, what is the old-fashioned way? Okay, first of all, we F5. And we take... Let's see. Dude V, no. Matfield, scientist. EVA. Where is he? Oh, there he is. And this is the command center. No, he's going to go to the aeroponics. Right, so let go. Oh, guys, look at me. I'm in space. Oops, 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 oops. No, no. Up. I don't know how to work in space. No. Grab. And board. Hey! I was in there. And that was the old-fashioned way of doing things. Of course, nowadays, we've got many different ways of doing it. The only problem is what we don't have is our crew manifest thing. Customize. Okay, this, yeah, you can't tell it to whether to be man or a girl or anything like that. Really? Gosh. Yeah, EVA can be scary. It actually can. You know, the problem is... Right, let's try the next one. Let's try Dude V. Hello, Dude V. Oh, no, 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 no. Camera angle change. There we go. Oh! Come back! Don't run away, Kerbal! Don't run away! You can do it! And unlike Star Citizen, this, they keep going until you actually stop them. So this is kind of like proper... Alright, so let's see. Now, I wonder if we can transfer crew. Matfield Kerman to there. Hey, look at that, he transferred. Okay, so we got... Oh, so the last guy we've got to transfer. Would be... Tommy Kerman. Let go. Hey, Avalon. Avalon, you missed. An absolutely nail biter. And I bought a full module. Oh. Okay, you can board that one. You missed an absolutely nail biter of trying to dock this ship with this. It was literally, I had no fuel left. I just got within 50 meters, and I was completely out of fuel, and I had a tiny bit of RCS left, and I managed to get them in. Yeah, literally mistakes could not be afforded to be made. Hey, look at these guys. They're in there, playing with their plants. We've got 2 in there, and we've got 2 in there. Okay, so everybody is fine. What's open hatch? Okay, I'm not sure what open hatch is, so I'm just going to F5 quickly. Oh, that's how you do the transfer. You open the hatch. That's why we couldn't do the transfer, because we didn't open the hatch. We were docked, but the hatch was not open. Oh god, we got to remember to close the hatch before we leave. Let's just see. Wait. Okay, so transfer crew, Dude V. No, that didn't. That didn't work. Transfer control, Dude V. Yeah, I can transfer him to there. Yeah. It's like, what's this barrier? There's this barrier for entry. I just can't do it. Okay, so transfer crew, Dude V, can you? Nope. You know what? I'm going to put you in. You're just going to hang out in the. Just going to hang out over there. Okay, so. Oh! Oh, wait a minute. Unreachable, no. Okay, so that doesn't work. Right, so let's just close that hatch. Close this hatch. Close. Okay. Not sure what the whole hatches thing is. I'll keep them closed because you never know what's going to happen. Yeah, Dude V, he's having a good time. Oh, I couldn't transfer them out either. I've got crew manifest should allow it, but where is he? Who's V? Where are you? Okay, anyway. Transfer crew. Gonna go back into there. No, yesterday, what I did yesterday was I had, what do you call it? I had my manifest thing up here, which at the moment I don't have. And I don't know why. Alright, so let's have a look. Our Kerbals have got supplies for 386 days. So their supplies are going well. They can be up here for a while. See, this needs. Oh, you know what? What if I take some fertilizer? Let's see. Boom, boom. Now put the fertilizer in here. Alright, so that should hopefully... let's see what's this doing. Machinery. Okay, we've got plenty of machinery there. Alright, so I mean, hopefully this is doing stuff. No, this is actually making supplies. So look, it's 696. Okay, so that's a 28% load. Efficiency 250. Not seeing anything move. The Kerbals are not poop. There, see, look at the air. Okay, no. There's seven supplies. So it's actually making supplies. There you go. They pooped. They pooped. They're making mulch. They're pooping. Kerbals pooped. Kerbals pooped to make mulch. So as soon as we get mulch, we can make more supplies. So yeah, our Kerbals have got to poop. That's what it's all about. Kerbal pooping. Alright, so we've got 6 Kerbals on here. They've got escape hatches, which is good. Oh no. Yeah, they've got escape hatches, which is all good. I've balanced the fuel on these 2 things now. So each one should be able to get back to Kerbin alright. Right, so what I'm thinking, the next stage is we are going to build a 4-way cross thing over here. And we're going to expand the station out that way, where we're going to have a lot more power generation. We're going to try put a nuclear thing on there. And try change the habitat a bit. So yeah, so now we're gonna build out from this part of the station, because we can't actually build out anywhere over here. I think this is a good place for the near the living and working areas. It's a good place for the escape pods. What do you think? See, we could always move one of these down here, or open this up to have like more living space over here. Move one of these around. That could be a thing. Oh wow, this has got supplies as well. Disable warehouse. Disable warehouse. Okay, so we actually got supplies. I'm going to put those supplies in there. Okay, so it was going into that. And okay, so we're going to disable warehouse over here. No, it didn't. So they're going all over the place. Right, now this one now needs water for the cultivator. Alright, so let's just... Alright, so this is... I mean, it's good. It's starting... The station is starting to pick up, and we haven't lost a Kerbal today. So that's kind of good. That's really good. But let's have a look here quickly. Hey, Kerbal's P2. There's my water. Excellent. Good observation. I'm just going to put this there in the meantime. So let's have a look at this cultivator. Kerbacide. What was it called? It was called the Pioneer module. Okay, so the Pioneer module. Okay, so it's 2 Kerbals. Oh, it affects 10 Kerbals. Not unmanned. Possible, yes. Crew, yes. Pass when surface station. Okay. Recycle 75%. Scavengers, warehouses, or more distant. Okay. It doesn't say what it actually uses. It doesn't say what it actually uses. Now, is the habitat? Coiland green? Ah. Cultivated. Oh, wait. Okay. There we go. That's we've actually got we got the aeroponics module. That's the one we're looking at. Okay. Inputs: substrate, water, fertilizer, electric charge, and machinery. So we just need to get water out there. Output: supplies, 9 supplies per hour, and recyclables. So this is another way to get supplies, but we need to provide it with some water. Okay, so we've got substrate. We've got to set up another thing of water. That's what it was. Well, we should actually pay more attention to this. Because if we can build up a lot of supplies in this, okay. So that was, what's the Kerbacide? Does it do anything? Alright, so the workshop, what does a workshop do? Inputs: metal, chemicals, polymers, electric charge, machinery. Outputs: material kits and recyclables. Resource converter. Oh, so this can actually make machinery. Oh, so this is important because you need the machinery to run the other things. So we're probably going to have to put this workshop up there. And let's have a look at, where was it? Hydroponics one. Okay, it's agricultural module. Alright, so inputs: mulch, fertilizer, electric charge, and machinery. Output: supplies and recyclables. Right. So we just need, so as long as our Kerbals are pooping, they can get supplies because we've got everything else up there already. We just need our Kerbals to poop. So I think we're going to we're only going to take Kerbals that poop a lot to space from now on. Because yeah, pooping Kerbals gives us supplies. So the Kerbal astronaut job interview is basically, can you poop on demand? Because if you cannot poop on demand, we do not want you for our space program. Pooping on demand is important. I honestly don't know where to go from there. I pretty much reached an end. Hey, Michael Gaudier. Sorry, I didn't see you. I was too busy talking about Kerbals pooping in order for us to get supplies, and I'm pretty much. I just don't know where to go from that. All right. Ooh. You see. I know. It's, alright, so what I'm thinking, you see, if we put this thing up there, yeah. It's almost time for Cool Cat dinner. So I think maybe we're gonna start building this. So let's we're gonna start building, but I don't think we're gonna launch anything yet. Alright, so what if I can't. I have to do these each separately. There's a reason there's a toilet. Let's see. Okay, so alright, so that's kind of the top of it. I mean, we'll worry about that node. We just looking at what we can actually build over here. Alright, and not robotic parts. We want the colony. Yep, there's the Shapoo. The Shapoo is a wonderful, wonderful invention. Now I'm thinking maybe. Oh, that's UKS. That's not a good one. That would do that. I wonder, can we make other expanded tubes? Ah, we gotta use the structural one, I think, because that's kind of a. And you know, maybe put another one of these. So this is going to be to expand the station. We do like that. So that's going to give us a lot of areas to expand the station with. So at the back of the station, we're going to plug this in, and that's going to give us a lot of extra points, which we can then expand. Expand the station out. Now we could. Interesting. What does this give us? Ball hub. Okay. Now let's actually have a look. There you go, Convertitron node. Okay, nuclear reactor. How about that? So we put the nuclear reactor right at the end. Oh yeah, I mean, no, they do it at the moment, don't they? They the toilets and everything else go and extract all the liquid from it. It vacuum packs the poop, then and extracts everything it can from it. So yeah, that is definitely a technology that does work, and it's definitely a technology that will be employed in long flights. The actual fecal matter itself, I don't believe they'll use that. I am building a nuclear vessel. In fact, nuclear vessel. Yeah, we're gonna give our thing a whole lot of extra power for our nuclear vessel. That's a bit big. I think this should work in space. I mean, it should be alright. I'm hearing the kitty. He is saying, "Oh, so what? So what else should we include in this one?" Okay, so let's. Yeah, that happens. That can happen. You see, we could. I mean, what we're gonna do? Okay, so this is the idea. With this space station, we are testing things out. Because eventually, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a really huge interstellar craft, and we're gonna use that to go to the various planets. You know, so it will have like a mining thing that would go down and mine and stuff like that. It would have all the food and stuff like that. So we're going to try to do like a trip to Duna, for example, with the ship. So this station is sort of our test bed for things. IAEA. What the hell is the IAEA? International Environmental... What? No idea. I'm bad with acronyms. Alright, so... Now, what I'm thinking as well... Oh, so we've got this. Now, what does this nuclear reactor actually do? Oh! Those guys got nothing on me. Right, so inputs enriched uranium, depleted fuel, xenon gas, I think we might need a warehouse for it. Alright, see you later. Alright, so let's see. Next cargo. Or uranite. Enriched. Oh, so what is this? We want like depleted uranium and stuff like that. Yep. Okay, how about one of these things? container tank. Alright, so let's have a look. Carbonium. Oh, there's textures. Next cargo. Xenon gas. Argon. Water? Oh. Chemicals, mulch. Let's set up some poop. Okay, so no, we don't want that. Although I'm thinking that this might be a good idea. Oops. Fill this up with water. Right. So, because water is a good insulator from radiation. Did you know that? That if you have a spacecraft, and what you do is you have, you've got your outer hull of the spacecraft, and then you've got the inner hull of the spacecraft, right? So there's a nice gap between them, and then you fill that with your water supply. That will prevent a lot of radiation from hitting the astronauts inside. Did you know that? Oh, Avalon's gone for lunch. He would have known that. But yeah, that was, I don't know where I saw that. Maybe it was in a comic. I'm not sure. But that worked. Ah, there you go. Depleted fuel. Enriched uranium. Oh, that's what I want. I want these. Right, so okay, so what if we put this container here? Alright, so what? Okay, so what does this produce now? Okay, outputs depleted fuel, xenon gas. Okay, so now you see, this will not take the xenon gas. This will not take the xenon gas. One of those things will, however. So next, Alright, so xenon gas. Alright. So this thing will do it. We'll output that to the xenon gas over there. Then the other thing we've got to do is depleted fuel. So if we do it like that, storing all the nuclear stuff together shouldn't be an issue. Okay. Alright, so this will kind of be like a whole power hub of the station. So, you know, you've got to have the solar panels But when it goes into the dark side of the planet and stuff like that, then this can provide plenty of electricity. And as we build it up, it, you know, I mean, we're going to see how this works. All right, now. Interesting enough, what is this? Oh, they're just big containers. Alright, so that's bringing up lots of water. This is the xenon gas. This is the nuclear waste. This has got enriched uranium. 154. I'm thinking that maybe we give it like a lot more. Now, did this say it could do enriched uranium? Nope. Yeah, I'm not seeing. Oh, this is enriched nuclear fuel. Alright, so maybe if we do it like that. Alright, so this is a pretty dangerous little area. And let's actually put this down there like that. Alright, and what we're going to have in this one. Should we have... See, we're trying to do this in kind of a proper way. Compact nuclear reactor. Optimum temps. Alright, so again, I'm not sure what we should put in this container. However, I do know that we're going to do this. Alright, so this station is going to be, this thing is going to be pretty big. And we are going to do it like that. Okay, so this is kind of a... Or should we actually not even do that? Should we this just not be... Should it not extend beyond that? It actually just extends outwards. So that's as long as it's going to be. I think so. I think so. We can end up with a... Okay, what would we end this with? Okay, well, what we're going to have in that? Okay, minerals, water, no. Chemicals and polymers. Machinery, recyclables. Or uranite. What's the goal? Well, the goal... Oh, this actually has enriched uranium. Okay. The goal that we got. So let's... what we've got at the moment, let me show you. Yeah, cats do that, don't they? Alright, so let me show you what we've got in the meantime. So we've got a space station. Hey, Mr. Danish Potato. I was just about to... It's like reaching the end of the stream. We were just looking at what's... Yeah, what's going on. Alright, so... Mortis DM. We have got this space station currently at the moment. We've got 6 Kerbals living on the space station. We've got 6 Kerbals living on the space station. We've got a Pioneer module. We've got a aeroponics module. We're missing some water for it. We've got an agricultural module. Now, what we need is Kerbals to poop, and then we can make supplies. So we're desperately waiting for our Kerbals to poop. Although, you know, in our warehouse, we've got enough supplies. I see, now this stuff is coming up. Annoying. Okay. So these are kind of the sort of what we've got over there. Now, what I'm thinking of doing is that module I'm creating now, at the moment, I'm going to attach it over here. And that's going to give us sort of nuclear power to the station. And so that when we're in the dark side of the sun, what often happens is this blocks the sun sometimes. And that will allow us to expand outwards. So we put that there, and then we can expand in all the different ways. So that really is a major connection module, but we just happen to have a nuclear power on it. I'm thinking about what else to send up with it at the time. These two are the escape craft. They brought some supplies up and stuff like that, and when our guys are finished, they'll climb aboard and head back home. And the next resupply thing will come up with new Kerbals. So that's what we're doing at the moment. We're building a space station with UKS and MK, UKS and OKS, or the Rover Dude mods. It's a little kitty station. So we're building a space station that can actually sort of be self-sufficient, because the idea is once we've got this all worked out, then we're going to try and build an interstellar craft that we're going to use to go to Juna and things like that. And land on places, collect the ore, come back, refill the craft. So that's the kind of idea. You see, look, this is direct. This is still direct. Nothing's blocked yet. Look, you can see mulch 0. If I just do a little bit of time warp, watch this, watch this. See that mulch go up? Mulch, why are you not going up? Oop, damn it. Kerbals. There, look at that. Look what's happening. Power's running out. Yeah, there, you see there. A Kerbal pooped. The Kerbals have pooped. They did the poop, and now it's converting that poop into supplies with the fertilizer. And the Kerbals are doing some serious pooping. But yeah, look, now we're out of power. So that's what I'm planning to do with the nuclear module, is to put it up there so that we have power in the dark side. Okay, you see the mulch is increasing and the mulch is decreasing. And the supplies are increasing. So there you go, that's what happens. And see, now it's getting power again. So that's kind of the goal that we're going for. Are there lights on this one? Efficiency 250, 28%. Why life support inactive? I don't understand why that is. Oh, because it doesn't need it. I think one of these have got it. Anyway, so the whole idea is to, kind of put up the station some more. And that's where we were looking at that's where we were looking at designing the pod to go up there. So if I go back down to the Space Center, but we only had a very short stream today. Because life and stuff. Where was it? Nuclear vessel. There you go. So this is, so this part, there's the docking thing, will attach to the end of the space station. We'll get our nuclear power. We've got our nuclear waste over there. We've got the sort of more nuclear fuel. Ooh. Lots of nuclear fuel. So this can go for a long time. Yeah, and this is kind of what we're thinking of putting up there. I'm just trying to think what else we need up there. Yeah, and what we're going to do with this cargo thing. Chemicals, polymers, sure. Then we can maybe look at something like a warehouse and stuff like that, which can all attach to this. So that is the idea. That is what we're going for. Oh, that's a whole one. Yeah, but the orbital shipyard. There you go. So this you can make big ships. Don't know what you can make with it, but it looks cool. So yeah. So we're just trying to design the next module to go on. And I'm thinking, I mean, that's kind of alright. We just need to figure out what to do at the bottom over here. That will attach to it. That will be to that. But anyway, I think what we're going to do is we're going to end it over there. We'll continue this on Monday. Today's Friday, isn't it? Yeah. So we'll continue this on Monday, and we'll finish. I'll think about it over the weekend. I maybe just read a little bit more on the UKS stuff. Think about it over the weekend. Try to design what we actually want, and then we shall add this up. I mean, obviously this is not going to be there, that Kerbacide core. That's going to be replaced. We might have to build some tugs to actually move this into place. That could be a thing. Just little tugs to move it into place, and then because it has to dock with it. We might have to do that as well. So yeah. So we're going to leave it over there. We're going to leave the stream over there. We're going to have a think over the weekend what to do. But I will be back later tonight in about an hour and a half for some Star Citizen, where I think what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to do some Cooperative Vandal Swarm. If you want to get that, be able to hire a Vandal or rent a Vandal, it's either a Scythe or a Glaive. It's one of them. It gives you the ability to rent when you get to wave 18. We're going to get that for a few people, and yeah. So I will see you in an hour and a half for a Star Citizen stream. Right now, I'm going to end the stream. I am going to feed Mr. Cool Cat, because when a Cool Cat is hungry, he wants his food. And how can you deny that little face? Look at him. See? And he's doing that to my chair at the moment. Right, so till later when we do Star Citizen, keep yourself well, and I will catch you all on the flip side. Cheers.